Well, very good evening and welcome along to the Ulsan Hyundai Football Stadium for this last 16 clash in the AFC Champions League. Ulsan Hyundai FC against Ventforet Kofu, the Korean champions, against the team playing in the second tier of Japanese football. And they have been making history in this season's competition, having won their group and made it through to the last 16. Can they go even further and knock out the best team in the Korea Republic? Ulsan Hyundai qualified for the last 16 as one of the best runners-up in the East region. They finished second in their group behind Kawasaki Frontale, winning 3 of their 6 games with 1 draw and 2 defeats. Had a good record at home with 2 wins and a draw, and it was enough to see them through to the knockout stages. They are 2-time winners of this competition as well, of course. Champions back in 2012 and as recently as 2020. It's their first time in the knockout stages since the 2021 campaign when they made the semi-finals. They secured back-to-back league titles at the end of 2023. Their 4th league title overall, with a pretty settled team and a manager who's been in charge since 2021, the former South Korea international Hong Myung-bo, 55-year-old with 137 caps. He'll be hoping to lead them through to the quarterfinals and beyond. But there is certainly a challenge facing them this evening. The hosts welcoming a side from the Japanese second tier, Ventforet Kofu, making their AFC Champions League debut. Of course, they qualified as the Emperor's Cup winners in 2022. But they have yet to reclaim their place in the Japanese top flight, making them the first team from the 2nd division of any country to compete at this stage of the competition. And they won their group, finishing 2 points ahead of Melbourne City. Qualified directly for the last 16. Relegated from the Japanese top flight in 2017. They're just about to start their 7th consecutive season in the second tier. They finished 8th in J2. And playing away from home in this first leg. They'll be delighted to come away with some kind of positive result this evening. The return leg to be played in Tokyo in a week's time, the Japan National Stadium, which is where they've been playing their home games in the AFC Champions League. Normally based in Kofu, of course, the JIT Recycle Inc. Stadium holds 17,000 people, but for the purpose of this competition they play at a much bigger arena in Tokyo. No doubt they'll be hoping to have a successful league campaign. Their campaign gets underway in a couple of weeks. They will no doubt continue to enjoy the AFC Champions League adventure that they've been on since September. What a fascinating encounter this should prove to be. At this stage of the competition, of course, the knockout stages are divided into East and West regions. In the Eastern region, we've had 3 of the 4 ties already. The first legs, anyway. Kawasaki Frontale getting the win against Shandong Taishan. Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors winning the all-Korean clash against Pohang Steelers by 2-0 in the first leg. 2-2 draw between Bangkok United and Yokohama F. Marinos. 3 teams from Japan, 3 from Korea Republic. 1 team from China and 1 team from Thailand in the Eastern region. of the last 16. Ventforet Kofu have been one of the stories of the competition so far. Will they continue to make history against the recently crowned back-to-back Korean champions who play host this evening? It will be a Korean side in the quarterfinals for the winner of this tie as well. Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors are in pole position, having beaten Pohang Steelers by 2-0 in the first leg. Can the Japanese second-tier side continue their remarkable run? Teams out here. Ahead of this clash, Kim Ki-hee, the captain of Ulsan Hyundai. Visiting side led out by Masahiro Sekiguchi, wearing number 23, defender. Ventforet Kofu have lost a couple of the players who were really important for them in the group stages, but they do still have some of their key performers, even if not necessarily from the start. But this is the Ulsan Hyundai FC starting 11. Hong Myung-bo, now an experienced head coach with them, a former South Korea international manager as well, having won over 150 caps for them as a player. In charge of the Ulsan Hyundai team since 2021. Match officials for this fixture: Omar Alali, the referee in charge from the United Arab Emirates. VAR will be in operation as well, of course, for this tie. Two captains meeting in the middle. Masahiro Sekiguchi leading out the visiting team here. Under the guidance of Yoshiyuki Shinoda, who took over at the start of 2023. Will be, no doubt, aiming to get this side back up to the top flight. Amongst the substitutes for the visiting team, interestingly, number 99, Peter Ataka, Nigerian striker, 40 years old, who scored 3 goals in the group stages of this competition. Martin Adam, the top scorer for the hosts, also amongst the substitutes this evening. So both players, both teams have some firepower to call on. The longer this match goes on. First leg, of course, so important. It's an opportunity for Ventforet Kofu to really take home a huge psychological advantage if they can get any kind of result this evening. Avoiding defeat would be a huge boost to them ahead of the return leg next week. Gonzalez, their Colombian striker, leading the line for the visiting team. The Brazilian Ulsan, also potentially a key player this evening. So the AFC Champions League last 16 comes to Ulsan. Ulsan Hyundai hosting a Ventforet Kofu in the first leg of this last 16 clash. And straight away, visiting side trying to make an early impression, playing in the all-white kit, home side in the black. Here's Hung Myung-bo, former defender. Three years in charge of the side, who have twice won this competition, the 2012 and 2020 champions, Ulsan Hyundai. Ventforet Kofu looking to start on the front foot here. It's the captain, Sakiguchi, sending it forward. Seoul will clear for the home team. Shihira sending him forward, headed away once again. Positive start here from the visiting side at Ulsan. Sakiguchi sending the cross in, and the first test for Jo Hwan-yu in the Ulsan Hyundai goal, gathering that one comfortably. A bright start from the visiting team, making their intentions known early on. Looking to get on the front foot in the early stages. Forward by Hwang. It's back with Ventforet Kofu once again. Just can't hold on to the ball on that occasion, and it's back with Jo Hyun-woo. Ko Sung-byum. Forward by Kim Ki-hee, the captain. So looking for Ju Min-kyu. Here's Ulsan. Fabian Gonzalez. The effort comes in, it is deflected. Ludvigsson, the Swedish player in the starting 11 for Ulsan Hyundai, getting the ball away. Midfielder Gustav Ludvigsson. Yoshiyuki Shinoda, relatively new to the job at Ventforet Kofu. Took over last season. So has overseen this AFC Champions League campaign so far. Was only able to guide the team to an 8th place finish domestically, though, in the second tier. Finished as high as 3rd since their return to the 2nd division, Ventforet Kofu. Lee Myung-jae playing it back to his goalkeeper again. The vast majority of the play has been inside the Ulsan half in the opening few minutes here. Ko Sung-byum. The pressure being applied by Mitsuhira. Ludvigsson. They've managed to beat the press well here, the home team, and this is Kim Min-woo. He's got Ludvigsson in support. Kim Min-woo going alone, sending the cross in. Not cleared by Ventforet Kofu, and there could be some danger here. Cleared away. It's back with Kim Ki-hee. This is better from the home side. Seoul. Lee Myung-jae. Lee Goo-seung. Just starting to establish a little bit of control at the moment. Ludvigsson. Lee Myung-jae back with Ko Seung-dum. A longer spell of possession here for the home side, who look to be under a little bit of pressure in those opening couple of minutes. Ventforet Kofu coming flying out of the blocks, but the home side have managed to settle things down here. Kept alive, and Ludvigsson able to win the ball back here for the home team. Ludvigsson again. Now Ventforet Kofu looking to break away at Ailton. To Lasso. It's the Colombian just holding on to the ball, playing it all the way back. Like the break might have been on there, and Ailton with a slightly heavy touch, and it's with Ludvigsson again. Back by Sekiguchi. Imasi. Sekiguchi. Dispossessed by Ludvigsson. Ludvigsson again. Lee Myung-jae. This is Lee once again. Finding the captain, Kim. Lee Goo-seung. Lee Myung-jae exchanging passes with Ludvigsson. It's a decent cross as well. First big chance of the game. And Ju Min-kyu very nearly giving Ulsan the lead. Kawata, the goalkeeper, had to be alert here. Coming back off the post and behind. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper may have got a little fingertip to it. Goal kick was given. And Kohei Kawata certainly scrambling across his goal there. Big chance for the home team. Here is Ju Min-kyu trying to get back and win the ball, and does well to dispossess the Torikai. Given away again, though, by Ulsan Hyundai, and they could be in trouble here. Fabian Gonzalez, and a hit towards goal by Mitsuhira, who will win a corner. First one of the game for Ventforet Kofu. Mitsuhira just striking this first time. A lot of bodies in the way. He has earned the corner. Shawaraki take this corner for the visiting team. 10 minutes into the first half. First set pitch chance of the game, which is headed clear. Pass goes astray. Came to nothing in the end. The Japanese second division side. Ludvigsen. Free kick has gone the way of Ventforet Kofu. Disbelief amongst the Ulsan players. Ulsan looking to flick it through for Mitsuhira, but it's cleared away. Marcy winning the header. Torikai, it's a good ball. Fabian Gonzalez could be in here. And can he get the cross in towards the far post? Adeilton stretching to try and get on the end of it. And the 33-year-old Brazilian just couldn't get a touch. It's a fabulous ball down the right-hand side. Great play from Fabian Gonzalez. Just put it right across the 6-yard box. It's a decent delivery. Adeilton just arriving a fraction late, couldn't get his foot on the ball. Another warning to the home team, who could be in trouble again here. And now a chance for the opening goal, really good save. Adeilton again, this time gets his shot away and denied by Jo Hyun-woo. Well, that was a big chance. Both teams now have come close to opening the scoring in the opening 12 minutes of this game. Visiting side looking dangerous again, and they've won the ball back once more. Jo Hyun-woo finds Lee Myung-jae. Trying to settle things down again here with Lee Myung-jae. Hwang. Ulsan Hyundai have had plenty of possession, but every time Ventforet Kofu win the ball back, they look dangerous, and they're coming forward again here. Sekiguchi. It back again. Bit of space to get the cross in, which he does. It's headed clear. Danger not over yet, though. Adeilton lurking on the edge of the penalty area. Fabian Gonzalez in there as well. It's a decent turn, and the strike on target from Kazushi Mitsuhira. A comfortable one for Jo Hyun-woo. It's well worked by the visiting side, just lacked a bit of a finish there from the number 9. But what an opportunity this was for Fabian Gonzalez. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Jo Hyun-woo making a crucial save. Plays it forward. It was a slightly risky pass, and Kofu thought they'd won the ball back there inside the centre circle, but it's a foul on Ju Min-kyu by Yuto Mazu. Ludvigsen. Hwang. playing it back to his goalkeeper here. Joe clearing it downfield. Yamazu. It's given away. Kim Min-woo. Decent delivery again, not for the first time in this game. There's a clash of heads inside the penalty area, and the referee's going to stop play. Chu Min-kyu. There's the Ulsan player involved here, trying to win the header. It was a decent ball in by Kim Min-woo. Header bravely won by Kaito Kamiya. And the collision of heads. Chu Min-kyu back on his feet. So too is Kaito Kamiya. A pretty lively start to the game. Chances at either end. Most of the possession for the home team in the opening quarter of an hour. The J2 side certainly a threat. This is Fabian Gonzalez. Ludvigsson does well to win it back. Lee Myung-jae under a bit of pressure and is able to clear long. Ludvigsson again. It's a decent ball too to Ko Seung-beom. Now they're looking to get forward in numbers here. Won-sang. Kim Ki-hee. Ko Seung-beom with the ball into the penalty area. It's not been dealt with here by Ventforet Kofu. Kim Min-woo. Ludvigsson looking for space on the edge of the penalty area. It's won back by Fabian Gonzalez and then given away again. This is Ko. Lee finding Kim Min-woo. Hwang Soo-ko with a lovely ball into the penalty area, hit first time, back off the crossbar, and Ludvigsson couldn't gather up the rebound and put it away. And what an opportunity, and Won-sang so close to opening the scoring. It's a great ball over the top. Hit first time, and Ludvigsson following up. Just couldn't get the ball under control. It's a huge let-off for the visiting side. The home team have now hit the woodwork twice. Here's Kimura. It's a lovely first touch. That'll be a free kick. Torikai hauled to the ground. Ko Seung-beom getting a warning from the referee, no card produced. It's a little bit lucky perhaps to escape without a booking. It's a brilliant first touch from Yoshiki Torikai. Almost 20 minutes gone. Big chances at both ends. Twice the home side have hit the woodwork now. What can the visiting team do from this free kick? Central position, a long way out. Cleared away, but only as far as the captain, Sekiguchi. Another free kick awarded. Foul by the captain, Kim Ki-hee, on Fabian Gonzalez, the Colombian. In a similar position to the one a few moments ago, just a little to the left this time. Delivery to the far post has missed everybody. Kamiya trying to get his head onto it. Wu to take the throw in here, approaching the midway point of the first half. No goals so far. Big chances at either end. Ludvigsson can set Ulsan on their way here. First time cross from Seol, who can't pick out a teammate. Get another chance to deliver it here, and that is a good ball into the penalty area. Imazu did well, and the flag is up for offside anyway. There have been a threat down that right-hand side. And it was Duke Min-kyu who just strayed into an offside position there. Free kick to Kofu. Past the midway point in this opening period. No goals so far in the first leg of the last 16 of the AFC Champions League. Ludvigsson chasing back here and trying to win his side a goal kick, which he does. Final touch there off Sekiguchi. Gustav Ludvigsson making sure the Ventforet Kofu captain couldn't get away there. Kim Min-woo. Ludvigsson watched closely. Sekiguchi this time. Bit of a battle developing there down this near side. Ludvigsson down the left up against the Ventforet Kofu skipper. Lee Myung-jae to take the throw. To attack down that right-hand side again with Seol. Gets it into the penalty area, cleared away. Terikai taking no chances. Lee Gyu-sun. Lee Myung-jae finds Ludvigsson. Going for the 1-2, and the return ball is crossed in and knocked behind for a corner by Kimura. Just about edging this first half at the moment, the home team, but they do look vulnerable from time to time. Can they make the most of this corner, though? To the near post, and the header is not the best. It's now going to be cleared long, hacked away by Mitsuhira. Calmly gathered by Sol. Again, there's space down the right-hand side. It's a good covering. Given away yet again, this time by Kamiya. The ball sent in by Won Sang. He's delivered a few crosses from that right-hand side. Kamiya again tried to get it away, helped on by Sekiguchi. Cleared by Kimura, and a play for a throw. Referee's just stopped play here, so I presume something is being checked. Wow, he's going to go to the monitor and have a look. They're checking for a possible penalty. And this could be the chance for the home side to take the lead. A possible handball. The outstretched arm. Header comes from Kim Min-woo. Does it strike the opponent's arm? First really big decision for the referee to make. He's having a long look at it. Yoshida is the player involved. He does stick his arm out. The referee has to determine here whether there's any deliberate movement towards the ball from the arm, or whether it's just a case of Kim Min-woo heading that ball onto the arm. You can see what the defender's trying to do there, just putting his arm to feel where his opponent is. But the decision is going to be throw-in, no penalty. Really took his time there, the referee. Ulsan tried to take it quickly, but the referee not happy, wants a throw taken again, and that has frustrated the home team. They felt they were entitled to really get on with things quickly there. It's just caused a little bit of a disagreement, but the referee was obviously told by the video assistant referee to go and have a look, because it may well have been a penalty shout there, but the referee obviously sticking with his original decision. Handball law is always a cause for much debate. The referee obviously deciding that that was a natural place for the arm to be, and it was the Ulsan player Kim Min-woo who headed the ball onto his opponent's arm. Koya Hayashidi will be mightily relieved. Half an hour into this game now. It remains goalless, but we've had plenty of talking points so far. Big shout to Fabian Gonzalez for the visiting team, but home team have threatened on a number of occasions. They've hit the woodwork twice. They've had a penalty appeal turned away eventually. Kosu finding Lee Myung-jae. To go down that right-hand side again here. Seoul. Won Sang back to Seoul. Won Sang will deliver the cross. Ludvigsen underneath it, gets his head to it. Out of play for a goal kick. Minutes plus a bit of stoppage time to go in this first half. There'll be a couple of minutes added on for that penalty check, which took a little while. Free kick has been awarded now, just inside the centre circle. A challenge on Ko Seung-byom. Ball goes out of play off Dailton. With the clearance. Fabian Gonzalez competing for it, but the referee not happy with his challenge. Shielding of the ball, deemed to be an offence. Ball was played back to the goalkeeper Jo Hyun-woo. Looked like he was going to be busy in the early stages of this game. Pressure being applied by Ventforet Kofu. It's the home side who have started to look more dangerous. Whistle has gone here for a free kick. Ji Min-kyu frustrated because he feels the foul was on him. Ventforet Kofu frustrated because they weren't allowed to carry on. No foul either way, just a drop ball there from the referee. Dailton. Given away, but they just about get away with it there, and Kimura is able to recover. Sihira is currently down, he's back on his feet, so his feet, but they put the ball out of play anyway. It's just clattered there. The Ulsan captain. Imazu. Ludvigsson. Lee Myung-jae. Ko Byum. Lee Myung-jae again. The cross is an awkward one for the Kofu team to deal with there. It's gone out of play for a throw. They rather scrambled that clearance. Lee Myung-jae finds Ludvigsson. Space opening up here. Wang Sang's cross, and there's the opening goal. Ju Min-kyu with the easiest of headers. And it's Ulsan Hyundai who lead by a goal to nil. Oh, such a simple finish. But once again, the threat coming down the right-hand side from the home team. You can't say that goal hasn't been coming. The goalkeeper doesn't really deal with the cross. Wang Sang's delivery palmed straight into the path of Ju Min-kyu. He just couldn't miss from there. Had to get his head on it. And once he did, it was always going to end up in the back of the net. Goalkeeper stranded. He'll be a little disappointed with the way he dealt with that cross. And the 33-year-old finding the back of the net. Giving Ulsan Hyundai the early advantage in this tie. He's in again here. Can he get the shot away? He does. Sekiguchi getting in the way. Kamiya clearing. There was real danger there for Ventforet Kofu. Ju Min-kyu almost helping himself to a second goal. Ko Byum. Lee Myung-jae. Kim Ki-hee. The visiting side had some really good moments early in the game. A couple of big opportunities. In particular, the one-on-one for Fabian Gonzalez when he was denied by Jo Hyun-woo with a really good save. There's a ball across the face of goal as well that Ailton couldn't quite get on the end of. But really, since those early chances, it's been the home team looking more dangerous. Hit the woodwork a couple of times as well in this first half. Pretty good value for their one-goal lead. Sekiguchi unable to find a teammate there. Here's the goal scorer. Kim Ki-hee. Seoul. Lee Myung-jae. Risky ball forward there from the goalkeeper, but it's still with Ulsan. Could be in a bit of trouble here, though. Chance to shoot. That's a lovely ball. Well, Torikai looked like he was through on goal there, and I think just tried to square it in the end. The angle got a bit too tight. Were they just a little bit hesitant going forward there? Ventforet Kofu. It's the most threatening they've looked for quite some time. Will be goal kick here with 4 minutes left in this first half. Can have another look at the only goal of the game so far. Ju Min-kyu, the simplest of headers. It was Won Sang's cross, palmed away by Kawata, straight into the path of the goal scorer. Deep cross here, and goalkeeper not troubled by it in the end. Jo Hyun-woo can watch it land on the top of his goal. Shawaraki's cross not quite having the intended effect here. Just looking for the early ball into the middle. There was a run being made by Mitsuhira. Jo Hyun-woo in the end, not troubled. Here he is now for a bit of pressure from Mitsuhira. Dealt with it comfortably. Really settled well into this game now, Ulsan. After a slightly tricky start, they look vulnerable. Ventforet Kofu certainly came with the intention of going for this. Their challenge has just faded a little, and there could be some trouble here. It's a penalty. Kim Min-woo tripped inside the box, and Ulsan Hyundai will get the chance to double their lead from the spot here just before half-time. Lovely move, and a really good first touch from Kim Min-woo. And of course this will be checked. Was he caught by the defender? And there's certainly some contact. Pretty harsh on Kaito Kamiya, because I don't think he made any kind of attempt to challenge for the ball. It is being checked. Two players crossing paths, so we're going in opposite directions, and Kim Min-woo was certainly caught. Ju Min-kyu, having scored just a few minutes ago, now has the chance to double his tally, double Ulsan Hyundai's lead. In this last 16 clash, the penalty decision has been confirmed. Ju Min-kyu steps up. Can he score his second? He can. A 2-0 lead on the stroke of half-time And Ju Min-kyu finds the net again. Cool as you like from the spot. And it's starting to look like a big challenge ahead now for Ventforet Kofu. A slow run up, coolly slotted away, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. Kawata went to his left. And Ju Min-kyu calmly stroked it to the goalkeeper's right. A well-taken penalty. Four minutes of added time. Korean champions. Pretty good value for their two-goal lead. The penalty appeal turned down earlier in the half. Supporters will be delighted. Really was some serious threat from the visiting team in the opening minutes of this game. A threat which has faded significantly as the match has gone on. Ulsan Hyundai looking more and more comfortable. 2 goals in 8 minutes from Ju Min-kyu. Put them in great position here as we approach the end of the first half. Kawata sends it forward. It's a two-legged tie, this, of course, so Ventforet Kofu are able to avoid conceding any more and maybe getting a goal before the end of the 90 minutes, then still put them in a reasonable position heading into the second leg, give them a chance of turning things around. There is still a long way to go. Only a quarter of the way through the tie. Ventforet Kofu are going to need a good second half here. Try and stay competitive in this fixture. Switch there from Ko Seong-byong. Gets it back again here, Ko. Down by Kim Min-woo, who won the penalty. Kofu now will surely just be looking to get to half-time. Free kick's been given here for the foul on Fabian Gonzalez. Last act, surely, of this first half. Mazu sending it forward. Well, an excellent 45 minutes for the hosts. Ulsan Hyundai took a little while to get going, but having already hit the woodwork twice, Ju Min-kyu headed in the opener from close range before adding a second from the penalty spot just before half-time. The hosts in control of this first leg as things stand. Half-time, it is Ulsan Hyundai 2, Ventforet Kofu 0. Well, welcome back to the Ulsan Hyundai Football Stadium for the second half of this first leg in the last 16 of the AFC Champions League. Ulsan Hyundai leading Ventforet Kofu by 2-0. Both goals scored by Ju-Min-kyu in the latter stages of the first half. The home side had hit the woodwork twice before Ju-Min-kyu headed in the opener with 8 minutes to go in the first half, and then a foul on Kim Min-woo led to a penalty which was converted once again by the man in your picture at the moment. Ju-Min-kyu coolly sliding away from the spot for his second goal. The 33-year-old on a hat-trick coming out for the second half. Can Ventforet Kofu turn this first leg into a positive experience for themselves? They've made history by even getting to this stage as the only team from a second division to have made the knockout rounds of this competition. But a big task ahead of them in this second half if they are to make this tie competitive and potentially the overall tie competitive as well. If they can get a goal back in this second half, they'll certainly give themselves an opportunity to turn the tie around in the second leg. It looks like they'll be making a change at the start of the second half here. The home team, Wataru Esaka, is coming on in place of the Swede Gustav Ludvigsson. As the home side look to consolidate their position in this tie. There's the goal scorer. Can he go on and complete his hat-trick in the second half? So the second half underway. And a 2-goal lead for Ulsan Hyundai. The first leg of the last 16 of the AFC Champions League. Big 45 minutes for both sides here. Next goal in this tie could be absolutely crucial. Ventforet Kofu can get themselves on the score sheet. It does bring the tie very much back to life. There is a long way to go. Second leg to be played in Tokyo, the national stadium, in a week's time. Ulsan Hyundai would have been happy to settle for a win in this first leg. 2-goal lead is one they'll want to at least hang on to, if not increase their advantage, and just make the turnaround all the more unlikely in the second leg. They have made just that one change so far, with Ludvigsson making way for Esaka. Visiting team in a little bit of trouble here. Goal scorer Ju-Min-kyu threatening to get onto the end of that. He has been penalised here. By the visiting side. Desperate to try and strengthen their position in this tie in the second half. Perhaps more importantly at the start here, just not concede again. Give themselves a mountain to climb. So Young-woo coming back to his goalkeeper. Jae Hyun-woo did make a really big save early on in the game with the score at 0-0 to deny Fabian Gonzalez. He's been put under a bit of pressure here, and the throw-in has gone the way of the J2 side. Did start the game brightly. Ulsan Hyundai now threatening on the break. It's a really good run here. And the ball across goal is gathered by Kawata. Eun-won Sang, who played a big part in the opener. Really making a lot of ground down that right-hand side, just as he did in the first half on numerous occasions. This is a terrific run, and the Ventforet Kofu defenders just kept on backing away. Couldn't pick out the man in the middle. Given away once more. Here is Eun-won Sang. Might go for goal himself here. Took a couple of deflections, it's been cleared. Visiting side get it away, and Ulsan chasing. It's a play for a throw. Nicely worked here by the home team, but it has been given away now. Kimura, though, unable to hold on to the ball. In the end, it's out for a throw again. 5 minutes played in the second half. Ulsan Hyundai relatively happy here, in a strong position. Managed to get forward a couple of times already in the second period. Looked threatening. Might do so again here with Eun-won Sang. Saka there, the substitute, trying to get involved, and ball runs away into the path of the goalkeeper Kohei Kawata. He's launched it quickly, but it's going to go straight out of play. Kim Ki-hee. Ulsan did well there. Fabian Gonzalez. The ball is maybe just a touch heavy. Kim Seung-byum was fairly confident that was going to go out of play. Araki doing his best to get on the end of it. He's never going to catch that and prevent it from going out for a goal kick. Sang giving away the foul. Here's the goal scorer. JPN just got himself a little tangled up there and lost possession. Vicious attempt from long range. The trouble in the goalkeeper there. Ming Jae trying his luck. Ulsan. It's cut out well. Saka. Kofu. It's a really good turn by Lee Kyung-soo. By Kamiya. It's Ulsan Hyundai again, just dominating possession as they did for much of the first half. Very much in control. So Young-woo. Might be an opening here, fired towards goal, but wide of the target from Ko Sung-byum. Got himself into a really good position there. It did open up for him. Changes made here by the visiting side to try and change their fortunes. Fabian Gonzalez is coming off. So too is Kazushi Mitsuhira. A couple of interesting changes being made. Ilijima. So one of those two have come on, the other is Peter Utaka. Scored 3 goals in this competition already, hugely experienced Nigerian centre-forward. 40 years old, just a couple of days ago. Pretty long and distinguished career. He's currently in his second spell with the club, having joined them initially in 2019. Spent a lot of time in Japan of late, the last 7 or 8 years of his career, pretty much. Played in China and in Denmark as well. Started out in Belgium. 20-year career. Certainly knows how to score goals. 12 in the Japanese second tier last season. Two substitutes have gone into those advanced positions, play up front. Final 35 minutes or so of this game. Kim Ki-hee. Back by Seoul. Given, taken quickly. Sol Young-woo gets it back again. It's a good link up with Lee Kyu-sung. Now Won-sang trying to keep it in play. The back heel does do exactly that. Ventforet Kofu scramble it away for a throw-in. Sol Young-woo with a throw. Lee Kyu-sung. Here is Hwang. That ball just getting away from Kim Min-woo. He won the penalty, which gave the home side their 2-0 lead on the stroke of half-time. Masu clearing. Jima. Utaka. Might be an opening here for the visiting side. Utaka, I think, was trying to win a corner there. He's got himself a throw-in. Fouled. A free kick for the visiting team here as we approach the hour mark. It's been taken quickly. Shoaraki with the cross. Should be kept alive here by Torikai. Dealt with comfortably. They have it back again. This is a little more encouraging from the visiting team. Ishima. The return pass, it never came. Ulsan Hyundai could break away here. Referee playing advantage. Asaka. Now it's Sol Young-woo. And finding Sol again, who squeezes it into the bottom corner. And Sol Young-woo makes it 3-0. Really well taken goal. Set up once again by Won-sang. And just when Ventforet Kofu was starting to look a little threatening going forward, they get caught on the break. And Sol Young-woo, who did an awful lot of this on his own, picked it up inside his own half, the little 1-2 with Won-sang. And then he squeezed the ball into the bottom corner. It's a clever finish. Really good breakaway goal. And a devastating blow for Ventforet Kofu, who have a mountain to climb here. It may only be a third of the way through the tie, but it's looking increasingly difficult for the Japanese second-tier side, who have arguably defied all expectations by even reaching this stage. They have come up against a very, very efficient and very good Ulsan Hyundai team. Kimura now for Ventforet Kofu. At Ailton. Jima can't hold on to it. Sol Young-woo. Nearly fell there for Won-sang. Now Ijima. But a space for the visiting side maybe. Try and make something happen here. Ijima again. Ulsan back into their defensive shape, and the initial threat of the counter-attack has gone. Ijima. Kamiya. Kimura. Ijima trying to help it on there. It might still fall here for the visiting side, who are asking for the free kick. Utaka certainly felt it was a foul there on the edge of the penalty area. Nothing given. Kim Ki-hee. Lee Gu-seong. Ko Seong-byom. It's a lovely turn. Lee Gu-seong. Saka. Gets it back again. Low cross cleared away by Imazu. There's going to be more changes here. For Kofu making those alterations. Ailton is one of those coming off. Kazuhiro Sato is coming on with the number 19, Yuma Miyazaki. So that is 4 changes made now by Ventforet. Kofu find themselves 3 goals down with 20 minutes played in the second half. Intended for Utaka, but it's easily cut out. Imazu. Trying to make something happen in that final third, something they haven't really been able to do since the opening quarter of an hour or so in this game. A couple of decent moments in that first half with the score at 0-0. By the time Ulsan Hyundai had taken the lead, they were already pretty good value for it. They hit the woodwork twice. Ulsan Hyundai have to keep pushing here and just put this tie beyond doubt if they possibly can. It's going to play for a throw. Imazu. Deep cross, just too deep in the end. Miyazaki not able to get on the end of it. Past the midway point in the second half now. Pretty comfortable 3-0 lead for his side at the moment, and this was the third goal. Has put Ulsan Hyundai in such a strong position here. Sang providing the pass. It was his cross as well that led to the first goal. It was palmed into, or onto the head pretty much, in fact, of Ju Min-kyu. Couldn't really miss from close range with a header. Here come the visiting side, desperately searching for that goal to give them some hope again. Ijima. Miyazaki. That's a decent ball, Miyazaki. In towards Itaka, just can't quite get it under control. Flag was up for offside anyway. Just for a moment, it looked like the veteran striker might get an opportunity. Flag would have denied him anyway. Be a free kick. Minutes to go. Ulsan Hyundai 3, Ventforet Kofu 0. Lee Gyu-sung carrying the ball forward. They're going in search of more goals here, the home side. Ju Min-kyu, of course, on a hat-trick. He would love to get another one. Will he get his opportunity here? It might fall for him in the penalty area. It's been cleared by Kamiya. Jo Hyun-woo is just happy to wait here. Press coming from the Ventforet Kofu players, who were quite aggressive in their pressing in the early stages of the game. They looked lively in the first few minutes, looked like they were going to try and take the game to Ulsan Hyundai. That's become increasingly difficult over the course of the match. The quality of this Korean team has shone through. The longer this match has gone on, this is pretty much the ideal situation from their point of view. Could be in again here. And Wong-sang delivered his ball a little early and a little too much on it. It's a really good game down the right-hand side, constant threat. Kofu down at the moment. Seems to be in quite a bit of pain. Might be because of that. Totally accidental, of course, from Ijima, but he stood on his hand. Painful. Certainly in some discomfort. You can see the marks that it's left. It was totally accidental, but that will sting. Taka trying to hold up the ball. He's not really had the opportunity to show what he can do. Looking a little isolated in those forward areas. Sol Young-woo. Kim Ki-hee. Couple of changes being prepared here by the home team. And Martin, their top scorer in this competition, looks set to come on, the Hungarian. Sol Young-woo. Wong-sung. And he's cut it back! And it is number 4. It may have gone out of play. Flag went up, I think, to signal the ball had gone out of play here. Hard to tell from that angle. It will be checked. Thumped home impressively. Osaka, the substitute. As the two-goal hero, Ju Min-kyu, makes way. And Adam Martin takes his place. Not able to complete his hat-trick in the second half, but he opened the scoring with that header. Of course, converted the penalty on the stroke of half-time. Ball was checked, by the way. It was out of play, so no fourth goal. No further damage done to Ventforet Kofu. And there's Martin, the substitute. Taka beaten to the ball. Imazu. Goalkeeper coming out to deal with this. Sang was closing him down. 12 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Commanding lead for the home team. That was a lovely turn. Lee Kyu-sung. So Young-woo. And Won-sang. Ijima. Just looking for Itaka, couldn't find him. He's a little bit isolated anyway, and a long way from where he wanted to be. Final change for Ventforet. Shoaraki coming off for Ventforet Kofu. Placed the number 6 Kobayashi. Itaka. Looking for the return ball here, and he might get a chance here. Peter Itaka off the post. Well, it might just have given Ventforet Kofu a lifeline, but he's denied by the woodwork. Danger not over yet, though. Into the penalty area, just over the top of an outstretched leg. Kimura was lurking at the far post there, but it went beyond him. Peter Itaka's so close to getting his name on the score sheet and giving Ventforet Kofu something to hold on to here in this tie. Was that his and their big chance? 10 minutes to go. Third time in this game the woodwork has been struck. First time by the visiting side. Itaka did really well to make the space for himself. It was a decent strike too. Just a couple of days after his 40th birthday. So Young-woo gives away the free kick in the end. And what a chance. What a goal it would have been for Peter Itaka. There's a man down at the moment here for Ulsan Hyundai. Bit of cramp kicking in. This was really well worked by Itaka. Got the ball onto his right foot. I think the goalkeeper may have got a touch on that onto the post. That was heading in. What a good save from Jo Hyun-woo. 2 big saves he's made in this game. It's going to be a 4th change for the home side. Kim Min-woo making way for Lee Dong-kyung. Got a little bit of a spring in their step at the moment, Ventforet Kofu. Here's Hitaka. Decent ball in too, and the header straight into the arms of Jo Hyun-woo. Just didn't manage to get enough on it there. It's Kimura struggling at the moment. They are out of substitutions, so anyone who is feeling anything at all is going to have to just cope for the final few minutes here. Over 5 minutes remaining. Adam Martin, a little layoff, just a bit too much on it. Hasn't really been involved yet since coming on. In the last 10 minutes or so, Adam Martin. Powerful striker, scored plenty in this competition this season. Kamiya. To get to his feet and keep going. Imazu. Sato. Taka is chasing this. Has he managed to stay on side here? He does win the corner. It's good work for Peter Itaka. He's shown his quality since coming on. Been isolated at times, but when he's managed to get on the ball, he's given the home team something to think about. Home team are now going to make their final change, and Matteo Salas is going to come on in place of Ko Seung-byom. Matteo Salas on for the final few minutes here, and a corner to defend. It's into the penalty area, it's cleared away. And here comes again Utaka! They do get a goal back, but it won't count. Offside is the call. The 40-year-old convinced that he had his fourth goal of the campaign. He's got a yellow card. Presumably for dissent. It's very tight, and I think he probably is just a fraction off. It's a little bemused by the booking that he's received, presumably for dissent. Checking the disallowed goal to make sure that it was actually offside. Do they have a glimmer of hope here, Ventforet Kofu? Still waiting for confirmation. I think that has been confirmed. Decision, no goal. Play continues, it was offside. Did look from the replay as though he was ever so slightly off there, the Nigerian. moment that would have been for him. 3 days after his 40th birthday, to give Ventforet Kofu a little bit of hope. And they are going for it late on here, and they might get another chance. And So Won-Yu managed to get in front of the on-rushing forward Miyazaki. And just guide the ball back to his goalkeeper. They have come alive in the last few minutes, Ventforet Kofu. Ulsan Hyundai have been in so much control for so much of the game. Just had a couple of uncomfortable moments late on here. It's credit to the visiting side, really giving it a go in these closing stages, but that could be a costly slip. Could there be another here? Kim Ki-hee going for it. It's going to be a throw-in. Lee Dong-kyung having his effort charged down. Final minute of normal time. Mateus. It's cut out there, but it's almost immediately given away again. Marzo is able to clear. 5 additional minutes to be played. Foul on Mateus. Free kick for Ulsan Hyundai. Lying under a bit of pressure. Shimi can't win it back though. Here is Won-sang. The threat he's been all evening. Dong-kyung. So Young-woo queuing up here. Lee Kyung-soon getting it across the edge of the penalty area, but can't find a teammate. Ijima chasing after it, trying to win the ball back. That's exactly what Utaka is doing as well here. Those two have made a difference in the second half. Very nearly a goal for Utaka in the latter stages. Three minutes to go. Ulsan Hyundai on the brink of a really significant and comfortable win. Had a couple of difficult moments. Utaka with a goal disallowed, hitting the post as well. There's a big chance for Fabian Gonzalez in the first half as well, denied by the goalkeeper. Jo Hyun-woo actually tipped that effort from Osaka onto the post as well, so a couple of really big saves from him. And there might be another chance here. Utaka is in, can't get the shot away. Ball was just a little bit behind him as he tried to get it under control. They will regret making the most of one or two of these big opportunities. Martin now trying to find a way forward for Ulsan Hyundai. Mateus. Hwang finding Sol Young-woo, scorer of the third goal. The one that has really given this scoreline a comfortable look about it. Perhaps the biggest factor in this victory at the final whistle will be that clean sheet, assuming they don't concede here in the final minute. That will be very valuable to them. Big lead to take to Tokyo next week. Could they make it even bigger here? Sol Young-woo just couldn't keep his feet. There is still danger. The free kick has gone the other way. Sol Young-woo looks to be in a bit of pain, may have fallen awkwardly on his shoulder here. It's a good run, just couldn't keep his balance. Felt his shoulder straight away. Looks like a painful one. Possibly. Dislocation, that can happen. It's extremely painful. So looks like he's in extreme discomfort at the moment. Teams have made all their changes, so there won't be a substitution for the time. Well, there won't be a substitution at all here. Just a confirmation here of that offside disallowed goal. Peter Utaka wasn't much in it at all. What a difference it might have made going into the home leg for Ventforet Kofu, but as it is, they have suffered a pretty big defeat here. Ulsan Hyundai comfortably coming through by 3-0. It was Ju Min-kyu with the 2 goals in the first half. The first a header from close range, and the second a penalty, which was coolly converted just before the half-time interval. They picked up a 3rd goal as well, so Young-woo with a really well-worked counter-attack, finishing neatly into the bottom corner. And although Ventforet Kofu had their moments, Peter Utaka with a disallowed goal, and a couple of instances where they very nearly found the back of the net, only to be denied by the goalkeeper, Jo Hyun-woo, who had a really good game. And overall, a deserved victory for the Korean champions, who take a big lead into the second leg. Final score here, Ulsan Hyundai 3, Ventforet Kofu 0.